Hi, it's Tomi coming at you from beautiful Cape Cod. Tomi, aka Nana. I am a 64-year-old woman following Bright Line Eating. I have been doing so for today is day 998, looking at 1,000 days on Friday. And I have Hashimoto's disease and osteoporosis, and have lost more than 100 pounds on Bright Line Eating. I am not officially affiliated with Bright Line Eating or endorsed by them. I'm just using this program to, increase my well-being, and I am just coming on here to share my journey and the things that I do and use to support that journey. Today I wanted to share something about acting as a guide and what that entails. I've been acting as a guide for going on 2 years now. I had gotten a guide or a sponsor, and one of the things I discovered through that relationship was that it was helpful for me to help other people, and so becoming a guide seemed to kind of make sense. And I did so after I'd had about a year of Bright Line Eating behind me, and I thought I'd come on today and just talk a little bit about what, how I guide and what entails being a guide. I am a part of a Marco Polo group for Bright Line Eating sponsors, and each of us do it. There's no set, this is the way you have to do it, but I'm going to explain the way that I do it. And I know there's always exceptions to, I'm going to tell you my outline of how I do it, and then just let you know that there are always exceptions. So the way that I guide is that I ask the person I'm guiding, of course I explain all this, and if this, we need to make tweaks in the beginning, we can do that, or if this isn't something that's going to support them, then I suggest they find another guide. I know there are guides who guide for, an infinite amount of time. I usually look at doing it for 6 to 8 weeks to kind of help people tweak something that is a challenge for them, or guide them through a specific difficult time or whatever. So the 6 to 8 weeks has changed based on, for example, I had someone who was having some issues with her program, wanting to tighten it up, and also had a minor life event happening in that her husband was in the military and he was going to be deploying. And so she wanted to have support leading up to that, and then support for a period of time after that. So we ended up having a guide relationship for more like 3 months, 3.5 months. So first is the time frame, and then the second is what I usually do is I ask the person to send me their food commit each evening. So what they plan to eat for their breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and also to tell me via some sort of calendar. Let me see. I still have one.
Hi, Tomi. Thanks for your share, and congratulations on your almost 1,000 days. I'm with you.
Sorry about that. Anyway, I don't have it. So I asked them to just print out a blank calendar.
As I counted days.
I asked them to print out a blank calendar and to have some way to mark the days that they are bright and to mark the days that they are not bright. So I suggest they make a star or an X on the days that they're bright, and that they put a heart on the days that they're not bright. And if they want to get stickers, they can put stickers, you know, however they want to do it, but that they put this someplace that they will see it on a regular basis as a reinforcement. And then I ask them to send me a picture of that in the evening. So their food commit, a picture of, you know, their calendar saying whether they were bright and showing the successions of the days that they've been bright. And then I also ask them to write out, whether they write it out on their food journal or they type it out in the text message, that they commit in some way, their own words, that they commit to being bright the next day. So whether it's I commit to eating this and only this, or I commit to staying bright tomorrow, or I commit to having a bright day, or however it is they want to say it. So it's not just sending their food commit, but that they're also making an actual commitment in words. So those 3 things I ask to be sent each evening. And sorry, can't believe this. Anyway, so those are the 3 things I ask each evening. And then what I commit to is supporting them, you know, noting if I think, you know, there's changes they can make in their meal plan or, you know, whatever. And then you know, I do some cheerleading, you know, kind of thing. Sending emojis, sending memes, you know, whatever. And then we do speak for 15 to 30 minutes each week. So we set aside a time, like let's say we decide Friday at 9 o'clock in the morning, and then it's their responsibility to call me. And I set aside that time to speak with them. And then usually I have some sort of kind of assignment that I give them each week. It can be based on their specific needs, but always one of the assignments and early on in the process is what is their why, writing down their why and sending it to me, and then having a chance to talk about it if they want to. And then, you know, there are other assignments. And then I may send little inspirational snippets that I come across during the week, either from my own personal devotional reading, or, you know, just something I see that makes sense for them, or a collection of things that I have that I think are good and encouraging. And so that's kind of, in a nutshell, what I do in the guiding process. And then, you know, we reevaluate at the end of the time to decide whether, you know, they need more. You know, usually I'm assigning people to make sure that they have more support before our relationship ends. And yeah, so those are the things that I do while guiding people on bright line eating. So if you're looking for a guide, I'm usually open to the possibility, or would know other people. And I hope this has been helpful. If you enjoy this video, I ask you to like it, to share it, to subscribe, and I hope you have a bright day.